Okay guys, welcome to today's video, and then we're going to be looking at how to use if statements in Excel. This is what we call conditional statements. So I already have some data typed in there. We've got student name, test 1, test 2, test 3, and then the average per student for those tests, right? So our task today is to try and use the if statements to see if the student actually qualifies to write the exam or they do not. So we're going to use 40 as our benchmark. In other ways, we're going to say if the students get 40 and above, they qualify. If they get anything less than 40, they do not qualify. We're going to be checking at our average, right? So we're going to be using the key words yes and no. In other ways, if you've got 40 and above, that means you qualify. And then if you have less than 40, that means you do not qualify, right? Fine. So the if statement, just like any other functions in Excel, we're going to start with an equal sign. We're going to have our equal sign there, and then we're going to type in the keyword if. There are different if statements there that we can actually use, but today we just want to use the default one. If, we just double click there, the bracket is opened automatically. If, now the first thing that we see is our logical test. What are we going to use to test which side of the condition our results should actually depend on? Okay, so we're going to say we're going to use our average as our logical test. In other words, if the average is greater or equals to 40, right? And then we want to use that. And then what should happen if our average is greater or equals to 40? Please ensure that you use the correct comma there or semicolon or column, depending on which version of Excel you are using. So for this one, I'm using 365. Hence now it shows me which symbol I should use there. And then what should happen once you get 14 above, and then we want to instruct Excel to write the keyword yes, because this is not calculated. This is the exact text that we want to be written there. We're going to use quotation marks, and then just type the keyword yes, and then I'm going to continue with the correct punctuation there. And then what should happen if the average is less than 40? I mean, otherwise, what happens if the condition is not met? What happens if the value is false? And then it should then write the keyword no. And I'm just going to close the bracket because I opened the bracket initially. When I click enter or I press enter on the keyboard, now it says no. Why no? It checked the condition that the average of this first student is actually below 14. Otherwise, it does not meet the condition for yes. I'm just going to autofill. Once I autofill, I should get the rest of the result. You see another 37 there, which the result is no. Why? Because this person does not actually meet the requirement also. Fine. Now, let's say we change some marks here. It was 34. Let's make it 65. This will affect your average, right? Now let's see. Once the average is affected, and then these results should then change from no to a yes, because if I put 65, I should get a much bigger average there. Press enter. The average is 47, and that meets the condition. Now it goes to yes. Please remember to subscribe and share and like the video. Thank you.